Hey, it's Mikkel, and welcome to the Monson Schoolhouse. Today was our last day of school. The kids are actually watching a movie. Something I never let them do during the weekday is watch movies and play the Wii. So they are pretty excited. It's a Thursday, and they get to watch a movie and play the Wii. Summer's awesome. I'm sure they think that. So today I just wanted to go over and let you know how our year went and what we're going to be changing and tweaking for next year. So before I do that, I just wanted to talk about our last day of school and how fun it was and what I did to kind of make the day special and add a little closure to our school year. So first, obviously, I hung some caution tape. I like to decorate the room and make it a little different. That way they know it's kind of a different day. And then behind me, I have these little post-it notes right there, and I have a list of things that I wanted them to put on the post-it note to write, like what they liked about the school year, what they enjoyed the most, what they learned, or what they want to change next year or learn about next year. So they wrote on those all throughout our day, and they put them in a box. And then at the end of the day, we read them, and it really kind of hit my heart and helped me realize like what homeschool really is about and what an effect it had on them. And honestly, I started crying. It was really emotional. Like I've said before, I was a ballet instructor, and I've been a ballet director of a ballet school. I've run my own ballet school. I have choreographed my own full-length children's ballets, and there's a lot that goes into that. So I've worked with, over 50 kids, and organized it all and rehearsed all year and done the performance. And always after the performance, there's such a feeling of satisfaction and completion, and there's that nostalgia and kind of, emotional, like it's over. It's kind of like a little letdown, but a good, satisfactory letdown, and just feeling proud of those children. Well, times that by 1,000,000,000. Like, I feel like my heart is bursting, and it's like 1,000,000 times more than what I felt after one of those performances that I put on in the past. So it's amazing because it's my own children, and I have literally been working with them face to face, one on one, all like constantly every day. And to have it kind of wrapping up the year and looking back at what we've learned, this joy and this kind of sentimental feeling in my heart. And yes, I cried. It was hard. So then I played graduation music. I make this kind of a big deal. I play graduation music, and I started handing out their awards. So I made these little awards for everyone. My daughter, she officially graduated elementary school, and I wanted her to feel proud of that and feel closure that she's moving on to middle school, a higher level of education, a more independent level, and she's kind of leading the way. And I kind of personalized these, Rookie of the Year. That's my little one, Drew. He's our official kindergartner, so I wanted him to feel official. He's officially joining our school. So that was fun. I just did those awards, and we partied and played games. You guys, look what we played. We played this game, Watch Your Mouth, where you put something in your mouth and you try to say these words. Hi, dum dum. Okay. Funniest game ever. Like, we were laughing so hard. So we just played games. We put the Mentos in a Coke bottle outside and saw the explosion, and we just had fun together. And another thing that I did that the kids really enjoyed, and I'm going to add into our school year next year, I did this today. I told the kids that they could pick a subject, one of their favorite subjects, and teach it to us. So I was a student and they were able to teach it. And I am doing this next year once a month. That's the first thing that I'm going to be changing. They had such ownership, and they prepared their lessons, they taught, and okay, I will admit, I took out my phone because I wanted to take a picture of it and a video of it. It was so cute how serious they were and like how they prepared. And I mean, and one little Connor, he even said to me, Mom, that is disrespectful to take out your phone and do that during Asher's lesson. And Asher quickly went to the board. I don't know what's there. It's not there anymore. But he quickly went to the board and made rules. And he was like, no phones. Okay, so I was a bad example. But after that, they loved teaching and they were able to prepare and know what it's like to teach a class. And I was able to sit there and kind of see a different perspective of them. So that is number one. We are going to be doing a teacher day once a month where they pick a subject that they like and they're able to teach us. Okay, so the good things about 2016-2017 school year. We came together as a family. So I think these little notes say it all. That's what kids notice, being together as a family. But the number one thing that I found after this entire year, after everything we did, is all of the kids found a love of learning and a love and appreciation for reading. And that is number one on my list, that they found that. So really, I feel like I succeeded just from that. That was great. Some of the things that I'm going to change in our school for the 2017 and 2018 year. The nerves I felt before I started homeschooling, they're kind of coming back. And I'm like, okay, Mikkel, like I got this. Like I can do this, right? I did it last year, so I should be able to do it again. It's not that hard. Kind of like planning it out in my head already. Like I have OCD problems. So when it comes to history and science, a unit study just works with us. And those unit studies, the weeks are about 4 to 6 weeks max. I've noticed at 6 weeks, the kids start checking out a little bit, probably because they're, ready for something new. I'm looking to go to a 6-week block and then maybe 1 week off, and then 6 weeks on and 1 week off, or something like that. To have that break, I just feel like breaks are essential for homeschool. I don't think we're officially going to be moving to a year-round schedule, but it might just naturally turn into that because my kids are already asking. Like last week, one of my boys already asked if we could start school in August. Doing school just makes our house happier, and having a schedule makes us get along, and it just makes it more pleasant in the house where siblings aren't fighting and bored and this and that. So we probably will start school in August. A lot more teacher work days, like where I can clean the house. I've noticed if I just have like one Monday off where I don't have to do homeschool with the kids, or they're out of the house somehow, they're out of the house, and I can catch up on cleaning, just that one day makes all the difference. And public schools have those all the time, so why can't I add them in? It's so needed. So more teacher work days to where I can catch up on housework. Planning my year out for the kids' lessons and everything, I was doing it by pen and paper, and I couldn't keep up. And so I just stopped doing it altogether. So I literally, probably around March, I kind of threw the whole planning the week out of the window, and I just kind of did it from my memory, like, oh, now you're on lesson 20 because yesterday you did lesson 19. So I just kind of did that. So I am going to use an online planner. And I think that's about it for like what we're going to tweak. It's mainly the schedule, the planning, and the anyway, so our year went really good, and I'm really excited to come on and share the curriculum choices for next year and kind of what we're deciding on. Enjoy your summer, and I will see you guys soon.